venerable sirs, professors, lecturers, and other academic, non-academic staff members, students. Today, we are going to inaugurate Buddhist Studies programs conducted by our institute. Master of Arts 2-year program, Masters in Arts, Masters in Buddhist Studies 1-year program, also diplomas in Buddhist Studies, Pali language, master level, and diploma courses, and also some other minor courses like English language course, etc. we are going to initiate today. So I am very happy to say that you are highly welcome to Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies affiliated to the University of Caledonia. This year, we are very happy, all staff members, because this year we have highest number of students in the history of pgipbs. More than 200 or 250 students, more than previous year, 250 students increase this year as our students. So that progress, development is a very great thing for our institute. So I want to say this is the highest number of student population in our pgipbs history. And also 2024, we know that we have nice building premises of pgipbs. Before that, maybe some of you can remember this institute was wandering from place to place in the Colombo city by rented places, houses. This year, actually 2023, we put house in this beautiful, sophisticated, very modern building with all facilities. So this year very happy because we started this progress actually 2023, named 2023 as a golden year of the history of pgipbs. That situation I want to continue even in the 2024. So golden era of the pgipbs is 2023, 2024 and also 2025 also. Because 2025 is the 50th anniversary of pgipbs. In 1975, this institute was started. The next year is 2025, so we are going to celebrate Jubilee, Golden Jubilee of the pgipbs, maybe June, next year June. So these 3 years are golden years of the pgipbs. So during that golden era, you are becoming a student of our institute, you must be very happy, think you are fortunate to be a part of this important institute. As you know that in Sri Lanka, this is the most famous and attractive and recognized postgraduate institute for Buddhist studies. It has the authoritative power to decide regarding the postgraduate studies in the field of Buddhist studies. We are not going to use it. Even any university cannot start another postgraduate institute without our permission. We have such a power. They can start postgraduate courses, MA, PhD, even Colombo University. I started when I was the head of the department, MA, MPhil. But without this institute permission, no any university in Sri Lanka can start another postgraduate institute. So this is such a powerful institute legalized by a special act at the parliament. So over the last 49 years period of this institute, we know that our lot of foreign and local students got their certificate and studied in the pgipbs. So all these scholars now working in different capacities in different countries. Even in Sri Lanka, a lot of famous figures, individuals are our students before. So internationally, our certificate is highly recognized. Even we can see a lot of our foreign students, they can apply for any university, master level or PhD level in the world with our certificate, our master degree certificate. All these things, I want to thank our staff members, both academic and non-academic, because when we build this institute, we face COVID-19 problem, influence, and also economic crisis. With these all difficulties, as a team, countable effort, by a countable effort, we build and complete this premises and the institute. Now I think now we want to accelerate or speed up our academic activities in the future, because now building constructing period is over. Now, but we did not drop even a small way your academic institute, academic development. But we faced difficulties and we shared our energy, both academic and material development of the institute before. Hereafter, we don't want to spend much time for that infrastructural development. We can fully dedicate our energy to develop the academic career. Postgraduate level study is not a simple way of studying. All of you know that you are research students. So you have to work hard to do research. You have to make up your mind as a research students, not what you accept or what the teacher says. It's not the research student character. Every word come out of a teacher's mouth, you should have a question. That is the nature of research student. So our teachers are very qualified, well-qualified teachers. They have good experience over the last, I don't know how many years, maybe 10, 15 years they have been lecturing here. So they are experienced, good, knowledgeable lecturers we have, professors also. So they will give you good knowledge and right knowledge regarding the Buddhism, also Pali language. So your duty is to understand, think, criticize and rethink and try to create new views over the teaching and the Buddha's words. That is the research student should do. We have to create new things, new views regarding the teaching. But thinking that we want to create a new thing and new concept, you cannot destroy our religion, our Buddhism, our culture, our philosophy. Some people today completely thinking that what they are talking about Buddhism is 100% correct. They are saying that that is very close to the Buddha's first teaching, early Buddhism. But really they are destroying our philosophy and culture. That is the person who knows or study little bit of Buddhism, they do like work like that. Otherwise, some people enter into the sasana after their good time pass, old age, Buddha Pabbajita, Nakela Maharanaya, then they destroyed the Buddhism, reading some translations or some books. So this is the time as a postgraduate student, you to decide, you to talk real Buddhism. What is the real Buddhism to the society? So our teachers will teach you Buddhist concept and teaching, philosophy, more close to the early Buddhism. Because we believe that actually there is a controversy regarding what is early Buddhism, what is the true teaching of the Buddha. But our tradition, we believe, Pali tradition is the most close teaching to the early Buddhism or Buddha's teaching. Sometimes Mahayana and other countries, they also will say the same thing. But as academics, we know that Pali tradition is most earlier tradition in the world than other traditions. So our Pali books, Pali texts have preserved Buddha's true teaching. Sometimes recently we know that YouTube in many ways, some people criticize highly our cultural things. Not only that, they say that they are Buddhas, they are the Arahants. So, but when we see the way they talk, way they behave, we cannot guess that their mind has not reached even to the Upasaka level. But they are saying that they are Buddhas, they are Arahant. So when we learn such a concept, then you can decide the nature of Buddha, nature of Arahant, and many other ways. So for that you have to read the books. I highly request you to engage in this subject during this year. Don't run in here and there, especially I know some Buddhist monks in Sri Lanka. There are Loku Hamuduros in temple. Once in a way they remember he had registered in the MA course in this year. Totally forget this, and then the exam period coming, they are coming to and ask for the registration to exam. That way we cannot learn. Maybe you can get just a certificate. So hard working, dedicate your time for this study is most essential thing to succeed this course. So you should have a great interest, honest interest to learn this, follow this course. Only for this year, then you can have a good knowledge in Buddhism. Our teachers are ready, they are dedicated, fully dedicated their time preparing handouts, asking you to read necessary articles, you have to read. If they assign you to read, you have to read, otherwise next day come to class, you cannot understand what they are talking. So study way you know because you have undergraduate experience. So please dedicate your time and energy, maximum level to study this year, these courses. And so we want to learn Buddhism. I said one reason is because a lot of people misexplain the Buddhism as they want. many countries, they do that. That is the one reason. Second reason is Buddhism is the religion or a teaching system or a philosophy most needed to the modern world. You know, there are so many society level and the individual level, there are so many problems, issues facing in the world. Few days ago, we know what happened in Canada. One Sri Lankan family, 19-year-old, one Sri Lankan student. The student has massacred whole family in a house. Even a 2 months old infant child was stabbed and killed. So such a crucial mentality. How came that to Sri Lankan student? So we are Buddhist country here. If you open the TV, you can, every time you can hear Dharma Desana, Dharma speech by many months. So before we have heard such a situation in America, Texas, in many states of America, sometimes unknown gunmen coming and shoot the public. But now Sri Lankan people, though they are living in Canada, they grown in Sri Lanka. Recently they have gone to Canada. So in the future, even in Sri Lanka, our next generation, we have to look after. We have to look after them very well. Education is not enough because we all are in a rat race to earn money, look after our material necessities. We have no time to look after our children, think of our neighbors or friends. We have no time to help others. We have a very selfish, machinery life, even in Sri Lanka. From morning to evening, we are working, but Sri Lanka doing a job from morning to evening get nothing. We know it. Government take the tax. But so many individual and social problems, economic and also political instability and so many reasons, family problems. We are in a very big confused situation. Society and individuals are very confused and very unrest mind situation we have. So, learning Buddhism, thinking of the Buddha's teaching, maybe doing mindfulness meditation. We have one course related to mindfulness and meditation. Maybe will help you to reduce your mental situation into normal. So in that way, learning Buddhism is very important to use as a tool to your life in this lifetime. So these are the two things I want to say you. One thing is why we want to learn Buddhism, because a lot of people misguide us. This is Buddhism, that is Buddhism. Second reason is society is very unrest, and also as individuals we are also in unrest situation. So we want to develop our knowledge in our religion, mainly Buddhism. Buddhism is the most spreading religion in the world. Every corner in the world now there are Buddhist temples, institute, Buddhist monks are traveling because of the special significance of the Buddhist teaching. Everybody is surprised, Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist culture. Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist culture is very attractive throughout the world, and they want adopt sons and daughters under Buddhist teaching and Buddhist culture. So you have to learn correct Buddhism, not the wrong Buddhism. Then you will find many opportunities for your life and also the society. So I'm going to conclude my welcome speech. Again and again, I want to welcome all of you. I know many students are connecting this time through the online. This year we have many students, though here have come very few of them. I asked our registrar, she said more than 250 students registered more than previous year. So I'm very happy this progress. I hope you will have a very good and fruitful study in our pgipbs. If you have any problem, please honestly and directly communicate with our staff, relevant staff members. Number one is you have to have a good communication system with our institute. You should know for the registration issues, for the money issues or student fees, for the visa or any other things, which email and which person you should contact. We have published them in our website. Otherwise, you send email to wrong person, you are waiting, you don't get the answer. So please, if you don't have an email address, today itself start an email address and give it to our office, and continuously you communicate and check whether it is working or not, because many things we send to the email. That is very important thing. Otherwise you miss some informations. And also another second option is always communicate with your friends who are following the same classes. Then they will tell you if you miss any news from the institute. I always ask my staff members in public also, our motto of this institute should be friendly and fast communication system. Friendly and fast. That is my motto. I don't know others. I always advise others to follow that system. It is the secret of the success of an institute. Friendly. You know, sometimes we know it. I have experience as a student in several countries. Sometimes we are going to office with lot of barriers, with lot of mental bad feelings. Then the office people not friendly answer me, I get really angry. So as a student I have that experience. So some students are very cunning. They are using that special way as their normal way. That is not good. People are ready to help you, but you don't expect more than they can do. While we have system, you have to follow the system. If one person cannot follow the system, then he can have a help from our other ways. But sometimes they are looking only the other way. Always come in and bother to someone here. So both should be honest. Otherwise we cannot implement this valuable virtues in our society. So thank you very much for being our students. Wish you all the best. Hope your study successfully complete.